Dennis Franks is a retired FBI agent who spent 22 years with the agency. He has also worked in a private investigation firm in security consulting, and he is joining us live tonight to help us understand where we are in the investigation at this point. Sir, appreciate your time. I'd like to begin with just the autopsy and how this changes the investigation now that a manner of death has been determined as a homicide. How does that alter investigators' approach in finding Brian for answers?
I think it furthers the pursuit of finding Brian Laundrie and anybody else that has any information. The fact that they did conclude it was a homicide, I think, is significant. I think they probably have more information than they're revealing about the cause of it, but it is prudent to wait until all the tests are finalized and involves toxicology and all kinds of other tests that it takes some time, sometimes weeks, to get those results back. So, but it is very significant that they have concluded it is a homicide.
What evidence does the FBI need to charge someone as a suspect in a case like this?
Well, for any crime to arrest someone and charge them, it has to be probable cause, which obviously is beyond just mere speculation. It's not beyond a reasonable doubt, which you need for trial purposes, but to convict someone. But enough evidence beyond what normally would be, speculation, some evidence. It could be circumstantial, it could be a number of things, but it has to meet that threshold at least of probable cause.
What stands out to you at this point in the investigation, and more specifically the search for Brian Laundrie? They're looking in this massive nature reserve for him. Do you think that they're looking in the right place, given the fact that we're going on information his parents have provided and they have yet to be completely forthcoming to our knowledge?
Well, I'll say this. I mean, normally in these situations where there's been a missing person or a homicide, in this case, involving a domestic situation, I normally advise don't jump to conclusions about who the suspect is, but Brian Laundrie has done everything in the world to point the finger at him. So that's out the window as far as having an open mind. I have to believe that the law enforcement authorities, the FBI, and their other law enforcement authorities they're working with have some information. I don't think they would rely conclusively on what the parents have told them. And particularly in light of the fact that they have gone back and searched a different area today, leads me to believe that they have uncovered some information either from their search or from what someone has said.
And stepping a bit ahead here, I know the focus tonight is on finding Brian Laundrie, but could his parents face any potential liability or charges for their possible role in what they have known to this point and shared?
I think theoretically they could be charged with accessory after the fact if there's some evidence that they have participated in hiding him or interfering with the investigation. I don't know that that's going to be found, and quite frankly, it's not often that is actually charged with family members. If they've only done something like hindering or obstructed, investigators not been forthcoming, that's not going to be sufficient for them to be charged, I don't think. But there's that possibility, if evidence is uncovered, that they have done more than just what family members would do.
Well, somebody knows something tonight and they're not talking. I can't imagine what it must be like for Gabby's family to be watching this hit so many dead ends. Former FBI agent Dennis Franks, thank you for your time and your insight. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.